More than 13 million files, taken mostly from the offshore law firm Appleby, and leaked to the same German newspaper that took hold of the Panama Papers last year. This new release shedding light on who is secretly investing huge amounts of money in offshore tax havens.
There's a new global industry that caters to money that moves around the world. And this money moves through tax havens, and it's used to evade taxes, to hide assets, to steal money. It's used by organized crime. It's used by large businesses.
The Paradise Papers are being pored over by around 100 different media outlets, newspapers, broadcasters from around the globe. And over the next week, they'll be disclosing their findings. So why so much interest? Well, first up, the money involved here is huge. Boston Consulting Group estimates $10 trillion is held in these offshore financial centres. And while most of us know them as tax havens, few of us actually use them. That's because around half of that $10 trillion is concentrated not in the rich, but in the mega rich. Think 0.001% of households. And while in most cases putting your money offshore and outside of your country's financial regulations is legal, many argue hiding from the taxman is unfair. And critics say governments have been slow to deal with it. But it's more than inequality and a lack of fairness. The offshore financial system is also incredibly secretive, arguably enabling the wealthy and the powerful to hide their dealings and break the law.
It's very difficult when somebody's using 5 or 6 different offshore jurisdictions to get a true picture of what they're really doing. And countries need that because law enforcement is not easy to cross borders. But crime can cross borders.
Mr. Ross, please come forward.
Day one of the disclosures, and already there have been some big names. Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross with apparent links to Russian businesses. An aide to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau using offshore havens to not pay tax at home. And revelations around the investments of Queen Elizabeth II. The law firm Appleby insists there is no evidence of wrongdoing, but legal or not, as more information rolls out, the public will be assessing whether what's been done is ethical, even appropriate, or maybe, given who's involved, just not a good look. Mereana, Al Jazeera.